And we're back.
Yay!
Yay! So we're gonna take over for this funny old Scotsman, and masquerade as him when the road inspector comes through.
Penis inspector.
No, that's a different inspector. He doesn't come till next week. I borrowed his spectacles and filthy old hat, stripped off coat, waistcoat, and collar, and gave him them to carry home. I borrowed, too, the foul stump of a clay pipe as an extra property.
Huh.
Yeah, you would. He indicated my simple tasks, and without more ado, set off at an amble bedwards. Then I set to work to dress for the part. I opened the collar of my shirt, it was a vulgar blue and white check such as ploughmen wear, and revealed a neck as brown as any tinker's. I rubbed a good deal of dirt also into the sunburn of my cheeks. My boots did not satisfy me, but by dint of kicking among the stones I reduced them to the granite-like surface which marks a roadman's footgear. I broke one of the bootlaces and retied it in a clumsy knot, and loosed the other so that my thick gray socks bulged over the uppers.
He doesn't have a very high opinion of road workers.
He does not. He does not.
Indeedly doodly.
Indeedly doodly. I bit and scraped my fingernails till the edges were all cracked and uneven. The men I was matched against would miss no detail. I rolled up my sleeves, and there was a forearm which might have been a blacksmith's, sunburnt and rough, with old scars. A roadman's eyes would no doubt be a little inflamed, so I contrived to get some dust in both of mine, and by dint of vigorous rubbing produced a bleary effect.
The fuck?
I rolled around in the dirt until I looked like a road worker.
Yay!
Okay.
You could have just worked on some roads.
Nope. The sandwiches Sir Harry had given me had gone off with my coat, but the roadman's lunch, tied up in a red handkerchief, was at my disposal. So I ate it. I did up the bundle again and put the paper conspicuously beside it. On I went, trundling my loads of stone with the heavy step of the professional. Soon I grew warm, and the dust on my face changed into solid and abiding grit. It was so pleasant.
Yay, now I've got grit.
That car is mostly not on the road.
That car was 2 frames.
Are you Alexander Turnbull? I am the new County Road Surveyor. You live at Black Hopefoot and have charge of the section from Laidlaw Byres to the Riggs. Good. A fair bit of road, Turnbull, and not badly engineered. A little soft about a mile off and the edges want cleaning. See you look after that. Good morning. You'll know me the next time you see me.
Heh. Clearly my get-up was good enough for the dreaded surveyor, who couldn't have cared less, literally. A new event!
The roadman!
I don't think I got any cards that time. Did I? Oh, I did. I got Alexander Turnbull. The roadman is Scottish to the core. Independent and hospitable, he prizes his Bible, but also likes a drop of whiskey. Before mending the public byways, he tended sheep and would rather still be doing that than laboring as a council slave. A sore back and dust blinding his eyes his reward. Right. Roadside deception. As a bespectacled roadman, Hannay comes face to face with his enemies in a grueling battle of wits. I bet there's not going to be any gruel at all.
Or wits.
Or grits.
Or battle.
Yes.
The continuing adventures of Richard Hannay,
And
Inspector at Large.
Roadside deception. I bet it's still Wednesday. It is still Wednesday, the 27th of May, 1914, Peebleshire, Scotland. Just about midday, a big car stole down the hill, glided past, and drew up 100 yards beyond. Its 3 occupants descended as if to stretch their legs and sauntered towards me.
Saunter, saunter, saunter.
Saunter, 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 saunter. Two of the men I had seen before from the window of the Galloway Inn. One lean, sharp, and dark, the other comfortable and smiling.
Yay, I'm smiling.
Yay, comfortable.
Yay, lean.
The third had a look of a countryman, a vet, perhaps, or a small farmer. He was dressed in ill-cut knickerbockers, and the eye in his head was as bright and wary as a hen's.
What?
Well... yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and leave that one alone.
The author had a high respect for hens.
Morning! That's a fine, easy job of yours.
I slowly and painfully straightened my back after the roadman, spat vigorously after the manner of the low Scot, and regarded them steadily before replying.
There's world jobs, and there's better. I would rather have yours, sitting all day on your hinterlands in 8 cushions. It's you and your muckle cars that wreck my roads. If we all had our richts, you should be made to mend what you break.
The bright-eyed man was looking at the newspaper lying beside Turnbull's bundle.
I see you get your papers in good time.
Aye, in good time. Seeing that paper come out last Saturday, I'm just 6 days late.
He picked it up, glanced at the superscription, and laid it down again. That's the part where it says it came out on Saturday.
Peopleshire Advertiser.
And County. Peopleshire and County Advertiser newspaper. Smart, snappy styles and gentleman's footwear.
That's my favorite.
It is.
You've a fine
Motorcycle.
taste in boots. These were never made by a country shoemaker.
They were not. They were made in London. I got they through the gentleman that was here last year for the shooting. What was his name now?
I scratched a forgetful head. It may or may not have been mine.
Let us get on. This fellow is all right. Let us get on. This fellow is all right. Did you see anyone pass early this morning? He might be on a bicycle or he might be on foot.
Not a single one of the QA testers could force themselves to play this far into the game.
That is accurate. You are correct. I very nearly fell into the trap and told a story of a bicyclist hurrying past in the grey dawn.
I wasn't up very early. You see, my daughter was married last night, and we keeping it up late. I opened the house door about 7, and there was nobody on the road then. Since I come up here, there has just been the baker and the Rackhill herd, besides you gentlemen.
So his doctor married the road worker's daughter?
No, his daughter got married last night.
So there's 2 marriages that last night.
No, it was still just his daughter.
Oh, that was Hannah speaking?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. One of them gave me a cigar, which I smelt gingerly and stuck in Turnbull's bundle. They were out of sight in 3 minutes, and my heart leapt with an enormous relief. I went on wheeling my stones.
Stones ain't gonna wheel themselves.
Exactly. It was as well, for 10 minutes later the car returned, one of the occupants waving a hand to me. Those gentry left nothing to chance. I finished Turnbull's bread and cheese, and pretty soon I had finished the stones. Blackstone henchman.
Apparently we actually did his work for him.
Yeah. That was our plan.
But what would the next step be?
Well, when he comes back out after lunch, we're just be off. Oh, the next step was what puzzled me.
Oh.
This is what I get for not reading the screen constantly.
I read the screen consummately.
You do. I had a notion that the cordon was still tight round the glen, and that if I walked in any direction, I should meet with questioners.
What?
What?
Go on.
Get out I must. No man's nerve could stand more than a day of being spied on. Then suddenly...
Excuse me.
Aliens.
May I trouble you for a light?
By an amazing chance, I knew him. His name was Marmaduke Jopley, and he was an offense to creation.
Yeah,
Well, we should hang out with him.
this can't be good.
Unbelievable luck!
seems like a good time to call it.
Fair enough. We will return to Marmaduke Jopley next time.
Next time.
Next time.